Hello friends, I welcome you all on my YouTube channel Talks on Homeopathy. In this video, I am going to discuss the topic of types of acute disease. This is a part 2 of topic on classification of disease. So I suggest you must watch the part 1 on classification of disease. The link is given in description. Let us start with the discussion of types of acute disease. Master Hahnemann had given total 3 different types of acute disease in aphorism number 73 of 5th edition of Organon of Medicine. The first type is individual disease, the second is sporadic disease, and third is epidemic disease. For individual acute disease, Master Hahnemann quoted, as regards acute diseases, they are either of such a kind as attack human beings individually, the exciting cause being injurious influences to which they were particularly exposed, excesses in food or an insufficient supply of it, severe physical impressions, chill, overheatings, dissipation, strains, etc., or physical irritation, mental emotions, and the like are exciting causes of such acute febrile affection. In reality, however, they are generally only a transient explosion of latent sora, which spontaneously returns to its dormant state if the acute disease were not of too violent a character and were soon quelled. So according to Master Hahnemann, the acute diseases are mostly caused by exciting causes. Exciting causes we can divide into 2 different types. One is the mental factors and another is the physical factors. The exciting causes are not anything else but only the explosion of latent sora. Most of the times, the acute diseases are going to recover or going to return into their dormant state if they are not having much serious intensity. So this kind of acute diseases affects individual person at a time. These diseases are caused by exciting causes like mental trauma, emotional factors like stress, anxiety, fear, and physical factors like overeating, overheating, and change in temperature. Exciting causes affects the vital energy and arouses the latent sora, by thus acute disease develops in body. Every individual is having peculiar cause and peculiar sign and symptom, so we must find out those peculiar signs and symptoms by conducting the case taking according to guidelines given in aphorism number 91, 92 and 99 in Organon of Medicine. We have to form totality based on peculiar symptoms of disease and characteristic change in mental and physical behavior of patient. From this totality, we have to select indicated homeopathic medicine, and with proper auxiliary measures, we can treat those individual acute disease. The next type is sporadic disease. In aphorism, Master Hahnemann wrote that they are of such a kind as attack several persons at the same time, here and there sporadically. So sporadic disease only affects a very few people in a scattered manner by means of meteoric or telluric influences and injurious agents. So the causative factors for sporadic disease are meteoric causes or telluric causes. The susceptibility of being morbidly affected by which is possessed by only a few persons at one time. So those persons who are susceptible to injurious agents only are going to develop the disease picture. So sporadic disease affecting few people in scattered area here and there, all are affected with same cause and expressing similar kind of manifestation. Causative factors like meteoric causes, those which are pertaining to atmospheric phenomena, especially weather and weather conditions like excess of temperature, sudden change of weather, rain, coldness, etc. And telluric causes relating to or inhabited to land causes like food, water, etc. Okay. Those individuals who are susceptible to those meteoric and telluric causes can only develop disease, and those who are not susceptible will remain free from disease. That's why this disease only affects few people here and there. So sporadic diseases are mostly caused by the atmospheric changes or the somewhat of contamination occurred in food or water. So those who are susceptible to those kind of changes or those kind of influences, those only going to develop the picture of a disease. So suppose we can take up an example of that. If there is sudden change in atmosphere and the atmosphere sudden changes from cold to excessive heat, then very few people in scattered manner, those who are susceptible to this sudden change, are going to develop certain disease symptom like sunstroke or somewhat of gastrointestinal disturbances. Okay, so this kind of cases you are going to observe in very scattered manner in some population. To treat sporadic disease, we have to collect the data from every person, conduct the case taking, take the detailed history of a patient and treat them according to their symptomatology. Next type is epidemic disease. Master quoted, allied to this are those diseases in which many persons are attacked with very similar sufferings from the same cause. These diseases generally become infectious when they prevail among quickly congregated masses of human beings. So this kind of diseases you are going to see in a many number of people. Large number of mass of people is going to be affected with the same cause, and they are going to express the same signs and symptom of a disease. Those kind of diseases are mostly contagious or infectious, means it spreads from one person to another. So a diseased person is going to affect the healthy person. Thence arise fevers, in each instance of a peculiar nature, and because the cases of disease have an identical origin, they set up in all those they affect an identical morbid process, which when left to itself terminates in a moderate period of time in death or recovery. So those who are affected with the epidemic disease, those are going to achieve the complete recovery, or those who are going to have a death also. Master Hahnemann quoted in same aphorism, the calamities of war, inundations and famine are not infrequently their exciting causes and produces. Sometimes they are peculiar acute miasms which recur in the same manner, which either attack persons but once in a lifetime, as the smallpox, measles, whooping cough and ancient smooth bright red scarlet fever of Sydenham, the mumps, etc., or such as recur frequently in pretty much the same manner, the plague of the Levant, the yellow fever of the sea coast, the Asiatic cholera, etc. So epidemic disease affects many number of persons in community, and all are affected with the same cause and express same manifestation. This disease is having contagious nature, means It can transmit in community from one person to another. The causes are situations like calamities of war, inundations means flood, famine means shortage of food, are the responsible for outbreak of epidemics. The other causes are termed as acute miasms. In modern medicine, you can correlate them as virus, bacteria or parasites. There are certain acute miasms which affect human being again and again, known as recurring miasm, such as cholera, malaria, etc. And certain acute miasm affects only once in a whole life, which are known as non-recurring miasms like smallpox, measles, chickenpox, etc. To manage epidemic diseases, we have to find out the characteristic data from each deceased person, and we are going to follow the guidelines given in aphorism number 100, 101 and 102 of Organon of Medicine. With available data, select genus Epidemicus to treat epidemic disease and also to prevent it. I hope you people had understood the types of disease at length. For more topics like this, you can visit on my blog and you can also visit my YouTube channel. Till then, keep learning. Thank you.